15 things you should stop buying. Don't waste your money. I used to buy these things. I don't do it anymore. There's no need. If you love them, of course, keep buying them. I'm just giving you these as food for thought, maybe some inspiration. So let's get started. Okay, the first one is gym memberships. I have shared this before. I stopped going to the gym years and years ago. It is over $100 to go to the gym where I live, and I just never used it. I didn't use it to its fullest potential. Now I work out at home. I work out for free. I just do a YouTube video, and not only saves money, it also saves you a ton of time. Kind of along the same lines, my other thing to stop buying is fancy home exercise equipment. You don't need a Peloton or one of those mirrors that you can work out with on the wall. I know that this could be controversial and people love their Pelotons, but I'm telling you, just get on a bike, go outside on a walk. I just think that expensive gym equipment is just not worth it. And if you do want gym equipment, you can actually find really great stuff used. So think about that. Me personally, I just work out with weights and bands. My husband has a TRX, which is that bodybuilding system that it's like a bunch of bands that you hook up onto the door. You can travel with it. It's just a lot easier than like a huge treadmill in the house. The next one is a jetted hot tub. I only mention this because I have one, and I am telling you, if you are thinking of getting one or you're redoing your bathroom and you think you want one, you don't. I don't use it. It just sits there. It has become like a hanger for our clothes that are not quite dirty enough to go in the washing machine, but not quite clean enough to hang into the closet. Trust me on this one. You don't want a jetted tub. It's a pain to clean. You just won't use it, and it's not worth the money. Cookbooks. I have so many cookbooks, and what's funny about it is I've actually never even said to myself, well, I'm going to bake this cake. Let me go find my cookbook. I never do that. I only go online. If I want to bake a cake, I search for a cake that I want to bake and I look up the recipe online. I do buy the cookbook and then I kind of read it and I think, oh, I'm going to make this one day. I'm going to make that one day. I never do. And now I have like 30 cookbooks gathering dust that I need to donate. Cookbooks are expensive. They look really pretty, but they're just not useful anymore now that we can go online and look up our recipes that way. Another one is extended warranties. You don't need these. I think this is a big scam. I think it's also like a way for them to get your information so that they can keep on marketing you and sending you junk mail forever. So don't bother with extended warranties. It's not necessary and not something that you need and ends up being a waste of your money. I have to mention this one, but it is expensive cell phone service. I am a Mint Mobile partner. I want to be clear about that. I've got a link below if you do want to check them out. But let me tell you, I have been using them for 2 years and I have saved a ton of money. Mint Mobile is the way to go if you're looking for cell phone service or you want to switch cell phone service, or maybe you have kids and you want to get them very affordable cell phone service. It's super reliable and great. Check that out, but expensive cell phone service, we have moved past that as a society. Lunch every day. I have mentioned this in other videos, but do not buy your lunch every day, whether you work from home or you work in an office. It is just so expensive to buy meals out. And a lot of the times people buy their meal and then they sit and eat it at their desk by themselves. I just think if you're going to spend money on a meal, you want it to be a social, fun activity. So I would recommend just bring your lunch from home and do it that way. Another thing is scratch off lottery tickets. These maybe are only like $1, but if you buy them every day or every week, they really add up. And I just think it's a waste of money because the chances of a ticket winning is so slim. What I do like is, sometimes my kids will get the scratch off lottery tickets in like a birthday card or something, and they can do it that way. But in general, I just think the scratch off lottery tickets are a big scam. Don't waste your money. Next is subscription boxes. If you have seen these, basically you sign up for a subscription and then each month they send you a box of products. Now, this sounds great in theory. You get to pay a little bit less and you get to try out all these products. But I have to tell you, a lot of the time, I don't even want like half the products in the box. I obviously don't need them because it's just like random selection of products coming to my house. I've gotten these before for like workout clothes. I've gotten them before for like home items or makeup. They have all kinds of themed subscription boxes. And then the other thing is they're pretty expensive, and at the end, you just end up spending a lot of money with a lot of extra clutter and products that you may or may not need. And then when you want to cancel, it's just difficult to do. So my recommendation is don't even get started, but subscription boxes are one thing you can do away with. Another thing to not waste your money on is car washes. These have also gotten so expensive. I sound like a crazy person. I keep saying how expensive everything is. But let me tell you, we just wash our car at home. It's so much easier and fine, and the car is just as clean. I think car washes are up to like $25 at this point. If you're able to, just use a hose, wash your car at your home, and save yourself the money. Fast food delivery. This is a killer. I actually ordered, I'm not taking my advice clearly, but last night I ordered pizza for the kids. I picked them up from school. Everybody was starving and they begged for pizza. So I ordered this like $25 dinner box from Pizza Hut, but then after tip, the delivery fee, because they use a delivery service, it was almost $50. So the pizza essentially doubled in price. So don't do delivery. I would say either make your food at home, it's a lot healthier anyway, or if you want to get a pizza, just go drive and pick it up yourself, which is what I should have done. Next is bank fees. Nothing irritates me more than when I have accidentally accrued a fee on something in my bank. So just go to your bank account, make sure you're not paying any fees. You should not pay any fees for your checking accounts or your savings accounts. You shouldn't have overdraft fees if something happens. You shouldn't have late credit card fees. Just make sure you're not paying those fees because they really add up. And over time, it's just a lot of money. New holiday decor. I have discovered thrift stores for my holiday decor. What I figured out is people buy holiday decor, they use it for like the season or like the one holiday, and then they send it to the thrift store. So you can find brand new items, perfectly new, trendy, useful decor at the thrift store for a fraction of the price. Really cute stuff. I was at the thrift store the other day and they had 2 huge tables of Halloween items. Back in the day, I might have gone shopping and bought this decor, but again, it's just more clutter in my home. If I can get it at the thrift store, I feel a little bit less bad about bringing that clutter in, and then I can donate it when I'm done with it. Another thing to not waste your money on is deli meat. But you know, deli meat is about $10 or $12 a pound. I've actually figured out it's cheaper to buy like a turkey, like a raw turkey, take it home, roast it, slice it up, and eat that. Not only is it delicious, it is so much healthier for you, and you save yourself some money. Okay, this last one may seem a little bit niche, but it is new ski equipment for kids. And you can kind of think about this in terms of all sporting equipment. But kids grow so quickly, they grow out of their ski gear really quickly. And what you should do is instead of buying new equipment for them, just purchase used equipment for them. We actually have a place that we go to. It's in Baltimore, Maryland, and we just exchange our used equipment each year, and then they give us new used equipment. And we just do that because the kids are growing really quickly. If you ski and you ski more than a few times, don't rent. Just get your gear used and then take it with you to the place. You will save yourself lots of money and you will save yourself lots of time. Same thing if they're playing different sports and you need specific shoes or like lacrosse things. This equipment really adds up. You can find perfectly good used stuff that looks new. My son, when he went to soccer, I actually found a pair of cleats for him. We just got them on a list serve, and they hadn't even been worn. They were like bought by this family that their son was going to do soccer. He didn't end up doing it. So we got the cleats. Just try to see if you can find used things rather than buying new things, because at the rate that kids grow and having to buy new sporting equipment for them year over year really adds up, and that is one thing that we definitely have stopped buying. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this list gave you some good inspiration. I'm going to go ahead and link a playlist if you want to keep going and keep getting some good ideas. Click on it and I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.